Yo, what's going on? This is how you can get over any fear you have in life. Literally any fear that you have, you can get over it in literally a month. I'm gonna tell you how. I was somebody who was like, I need to challenge myself. What can I do to challenge myself? What is something that I can work on for the next month? How can I be better next? And I thought to myself and I was like, well, yo, you have like a couple of fears. And I was like getting real with myself and I was like, damn, I do have a couple of things that, maybe aren't really big fears, but, make me uncomfortable. And sometimes like our fears don't have to be these giant fears. They can be little things that just make us uncomfortable. And I was like, yo, what is the best version of myself? I was like somebody who is able to do these things on command, somebody who's able to knock off all these things without overthinking it and completely going for it. So I was like, what can I do to get over all of my fears? And it's literally action. Creating a plan is a key part to that. Obviously, you're the one who has to take action to those fears. But what you can do is set yourself up with a fire plan to make sure that you knock all of them off. So I thought to myself and I was like, okay, the month of April's coming up. How can I get over my fears? And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go for them. I got a pen and paper and at the top I wrote, I have achieved all of my fears. And then in brackets, I put, you have nothing to lose. And you literally have nothing to lose. And changing your mindset to you literally have nothing to lose is gonna help you get over any fear that you have. Because a lot of times we don't wanna go for our fears because we're afraid of failure, we're afraid of losing, we're afraid of embarrassment, but you literally have nothing to lose. And I dropped a video on that recently. Go like and subscribe. Banger video, super fire concept. I personally think that you don't have anything to lose. I feel like if you are somebody in life, you can go for everything. You don't have anything to lose. And I explain that concept and where I come from in that mindset. So watch that video. Definitely a great video. For those of you that seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. You have to change your mindset to you have nothing to lose. I was somebody who was like, you know what? I want to start talking to new people. I want to start putting myself out there. I feel like it would be cool if, I put myself in positions to where I was like talking to random people, I've always been somebody who's been super outgoing and sometimes I'm like, yo, I would love to start a conversation with this person. But then, my mind's like, they might not fuck with it. Maybe not do that. It's a little uncomfortable. So I was like, boom, I've already got my first fear. Now, I thought to myself and I was like, yo, how am I going to knock off 30 fears in a month? I don't even have 30 fears. And if you only have like 2 fears, that's amazing. I feel like the less fears you have, the better. I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to try and get all my fears done in a month. 1 to 30. I don't have 30 fears. What will actually work better is me only having 3 fears. And if I work towards those 3 fears every single day, by the end of the month, I'm going to be so confident I'll be able to get over any of my fears. I was somebody who put down a fear of talking to strangers in public more and talking to people just to help with my social skills and build my social skills to become a little bit better. I wrote that down for 5 days straight. It's been roughly around 5 days in the month of April when this video drops, and my confidence has gotten so much better. I've tried to start conversations with so many different people. Some of them have been really well. Some of them, it's gone nowhere. In that specific area, I've just become so much more confident in that specific area of my life. That's what I want to put out there to anybody is if you are somebody who has only 2 fears, if you continuously work towards those 2 fears every single day, if it's not caring about what people think, putting yourself out there, starting a business, going for your passion, something that you're afraid of doing but you want to do, your higher self, the person that you want to see yourself as would do it but you can't do it in this moment, that could be something that could be a fear. But if you work towards it for 30 days, you only have 2 fears. You have 1 fear of like caring about what people think, and you do something to work towards that for 30 days. By the end of the month, you will never give a fuck about what anybody has to say about it. You will never care about what anybody has to say, never care about anybody's opinions, and you will do anything that you want to do in life because you've gotten over the fear of what people think. You could be somebody who's like, well, I'll just work on my 1 fear today. But you could do it today. For example, you could go over to a girl, talk to a girl, and then ask for a number. She doesn't give you your number, but you got over the fear of trying to go to the girl. But because you failed and you didn't get her number, you might be like, well, I tried, but I didn't succeed. So, I got over my fear. But then the next time that you want to go talk to a girl, you're going to think about the failure that happened, and you're not going to want to do it because you're afraid of how the first time went around. But if you do it 30 days, you are going to see that you're going to get rejection. You're going to see that you're going to fail, but you're also going to get so much value because out of those 30 days, let's say you fail 10 times and the 20 other times of the day, the 20 other times in a month, you succeed. By the end of it, you'll be like, yo, I don't care. My win rate is way higher than my loss rate, so I'm still gonna do it. You know, it's all about repetition. And that's what I've learned this month, is the more and more you work on something, the more you want to get over a fear, the more you work on it every single day, the better it's gonna come. I didn't even think about it. I would just talk to someone, boom, I would like his shirt, spark up a conversation. A girl I would see, you know, I thought she had really nice hair or something, I spark up a conversation. You know, it just flowed naturally. And I was becoming so much more confident because everything just started to flow because I had done it 5 days in a row. And that low-key rhymed. I don't know where that came from, but that low-key rhymed. You know what I'm saying? This was something I wanted to challenge myself with. And if you are watching this video and you are somebody who's struggling with, you know, wanting to get over fear, sorry, it's hot as fuck right now while I'm filming this and I have a jacket on in the car. But if you are somebody who's wanting to get over your fears, I'm telling you that you can absolutely annihilate them in literally a month. Grab a piece of paper, write down however many days. You want to start this month, April's already in it. But if you want to start next month of May before the summer comes, boom, go 1 to 30, 1 to 29, however days are in the month. I don't even know. And write down whatever fears that come to mind. And write the same fear over and over and over for however many days you think it will take for you to just knock it off and then not even think twice about going for it again. Because I tell you, if you do that, if you push yourself like that, you are gonna be on a next level. I am telling you that. You are gonna be on a level that will be irrecognizable. Nobody will know who you are. Nobody will know who you are. And everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, look at this dude, bro. Where did he come from? And it will be because you went for your fears. You know, everybody prevents themselves from doing stuff in life because they're worried about what people think. They're worried about their fears. They're worried about how people are going to perceive them, but it doesn't matter. You have nothing to lose. And the only thing you can do to help yourself out is go for your fears. So if you're watching this video, I am telling you right now, go for your motherfucking fears. You'll never fucking forget it. You'll never regret it. You won't have anything to regret because you've gone for your fears and you will have the best summer of your life. So start going for your fears.